Hi, my name is Sarah Pellis.
Hi, I'm Lindsey Sauerhaft.
And this is Been There, Done That. Food edition.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
We're definitely eating food right now.
No,
definitely not really.
We're eating right after this because I know I'm going to get hungry.
This is not a mukbang. This is us ranking our food.
What?
It's not a mukbang. Do you know what a mukbang is? Where people sit down for YouTube videos and they just eat like everything from this one. Yeah, I heard mukbang.
Okay, I had no idea what you were saying.
Mukbang, yeah, sure.
Okay.
The American mukbang version of it, I guess. Well, today we're going to rank some of our favorite food in State College and like some of our least favorites.
Yeah.
But how have you been?
I've been good, you know. We did another podcast like a week and a half ago.
Did we?
Did we?
I don't think we did.
Right.
It
Well,
feels
we've
like a while.
definitely done one before. We're back after the weekend. Sarah came to. I had a little dance showcase this weekend.
I was so surprised with Lindsey. Lindsey actually danced well, and I was like, oh my god.
Sarah came. She was our biggest fan. She was screaming.
Yeah, and I was really screaming for you guys. I was standing ovation. I was like so excited. Lindsey's a really like. I was very surprised with Lindsey's dancing. I'm surprised she wasn't. Well, on the same, she was on the same side with all the other dancers when they were all dancing together. So I'm just happy. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Sarah. Me and a couple of my roommates joined it for funsies, but like we like dancers in the traditionally trained sense. We're more like expressive dancers.
Yeah, sure. You're like more of like an expressive lyrical girl.
Yeah,
for
a
sure.
lyrical girl.
But it's almost senior year is almost done.
Stop it right now. This is probably.
Is that why we're like pushing this off by doing a food thing this week?
This is probably our second to last or like third to last one max.
Oh God, this is horrible.
I'm gonna literally scream and cry.
Okay. Same. Let's get into the food rankings. We're doing like our top three, our least few.
Our top three, and then some of our least favorites.
Yes.
To which we will undoubtedly lose their sponsorship.
No offense to any of them. It's just our personal taste, and I basically ranked based on like my 4 years, not like. I'll explain more.
Yeah.
I'll explain more when I get into.
Can I give a prediction?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Give me a prediction.
Like Roots is definitely showing up somehow in your top three.
Okay, yours too. Or not?
No.
Or not?
It's a favorite, but not a top three.
I feel like I'm going to be surprised with all yours.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Was I correct in my prediction?
Yes.
Okay.
In a way, you'll see.
Okay. All right, talk to me.
Okay, so do you want to do the worst first or the best first?
No, do the best first.
All right, I'm going to start from number 3, and then you can do your number 3. My number 3 is, drumroll, Raising Cane's.
Really?
So, before Raising Cane's came to State College, I drove all the way to Ohio from Pittsburgh just to go to Raising Cane's and try the chicken, which is ridiculous. But it's delicious. They put something in that chicken. It's delicious.
Sometimes Sarah will text us and be like, I'm driving to another state. Like, right now, just on a random Tuesday, like, she's going somewhere. Like, what is it, junior year, her and our friend, she texted and she's like, we're on our way to North Carolina to pick up a cat in a parking lot.
It was Northern Virginia.
Oh, yeah, she texted us on a random Tuesday and said, BRB, going to Northern Virginia to buy a cat from a man in a parking lot. Sometimes Sarah just shoots us these texts, and how are you still alive?
But I love Cane's. I've always been a lover of Cane's.
Never
Cane's really, I don't know if you'd like it.
I'm not a fried chicken.
You're not a fried food
no,
person. I know that.
I'm not fried. I'm baked.
Me and Lindsey have shared many meals together.
We have.
One of my favorite memories is sitting on her dorm floor Easter weekend eating Mexican food. That's like one of my best favorite Easters of all time, literally.
That's the most I've ever celebrated Easter.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Mexican food on my floor.
Yeah, that's true, but that's like one of my favorite Easter memories.
That's a fan favorite though. I feel like Cane's still so new.
Yeah, and I love. It's just delicious.
Okay.
What about you? What's your number 3?
My number 3 is Karma.
Have you been to Karma?
Place. Yeah. No,
I don't know if you've been.
I put it in my top 3. I've never been. I just like the way it looks.
Oh, it looks. You never. Don't joke with me. I believed you for a second.
No, I really like it. When I'm walking back, it's like right on the way to my house.
I've learned to love Indian food.
It's so good.
It's delicious.
It's so good. I need to like plan when I have it to block off like 3 to 5 business days for my stomach afterwards.
Yeah.
Because that will affect my social calendar. But in the moment, it's delicious.
Okay.
Would recommend.
Oh, I need to try Karma now.
Okay.
My number 2, drumroll, is Plaza Mexicana.
so much to say. So
Okay, what do you
not
have
a
to say?
fan.
You're not a fan?
Not a fan.
I love having birthdays there. I love Mexican food. It's one of my favorite types of food.
I love Mexican food, but Plaza just puts me in a bad mood.
Why?
We walk into Plaza. When we went for your birthday,
Well, that was weird.
I ordered.
There's a lot of people there.
Well, no, that wasn't my problem. My problem was that I ordered a drink that somehow came out to $33 for one singular drink. It wasn't like on fire or anything. It was just blue. It was just a blue drink. And it came out to $33. And he told me that as he handed it to me. And I said, can I give it back? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, I don't want to pay $33 for blue. And so I paid $33. I think I had like a side of chips with my drink. And that came out to my $50 meal. Was my drink and chips. It was the most ridiculous thing. Another time when I've been there, I've gotten the quesadilla. Not a fan. Not a fan. Was not good.
Why would you get a quesadilla,
And I
though?
missed the Uber because I was in the bathroom struggling so hard. I genuinely could not go out that night, and that is not an exaggeration.
Okay, all right. Well, I love Plaza. I think it's delicious.
I disagree.
It's in like the State College area. It's not like downtown State College, but it's delicious.
One of the worst Mexican foods I've had.
That's horrible. I love their food there. I love their drinks.
I literally have a PTSD from getting
I
that
could
drink.
tell you were really angry there.
Yeah, I
for a
was
second.
really angry.
Oh my God.
At her dinner, I kind of just went silent for 5 minutes, like clutching that drink, like not sipping it, just not saying anything.
Well, the thing is, Linz, the other time when you ordered a quesadilla, why would you order a quesadilla at a Mexican restaurant? You gotta like
what
order
kind
the
of
other
question
stuff.
is that?
I would make a quesadilla at home.
I'm just not a fan.
I love Mexican food and sitting down and eating chips and like gossiping about your life. It's like my favorite thing.
Okay.
Your number 2, Lindsay, is?
My number 2, in direct contrary, is Yala.
Oh.
Really?
It's not one of my faves, no.
Oh my god, the Yala stand. Yala's another
The
Mexican
stand?
place.
I like the stand better, yeah.
The stand is so good. Pick up a little steak quesadilla, Kraken burrito from the stand.
That sounds like a bathroom trip waiting to happen.
At this point, they all are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I think the Yala stand is objectively better than the restaurant.
I agree.
It's just like,
I agree.
Yeah. It's something about it. It's the people who make it.
The aesthetic.
It is the aesthetic.
It's the
You're
aesthetic.
on the move, eating on the picnic
I do
tables.
like their deals when the tacos are cheap and the
Taco
burritos are
Tuesday,
cheap. Yeah.
Burrito Monday. Burrito Monday, Taco Tuesday.
Should I get a burrito today? Oh, it's
Should we
Monday.
get burritos?
Maybe.
Ooh, that's actually a really good idea.
Okay, well.
Okay. All right, what was your number 1?
So, honorable mention before I mention my
Okay,
number 1.
Honorable mention me.
My honorable mention is Meza. It just opened up.
Okay.
It was probably my number 4.
I also have that as a side note because I actually think it's worth the hype.
Let's talk about Meza then.
Okay. Mezza's really good. Mezza just opened up. It's like Mediterranean Chipotle where you get to build your own bowl.
Yeah, and like it's like I grew up on Middle Eastern food. I'm like part Syrian. Like this is the stuff like I ate growing up. Like, and it was like it's just so good.
It's so good.
We were there the
It's
first
delicious.
day, like getting free bowls.
We
like,
waited. Oh, they had a promotion the first day, and it was like wait and get a free bowl and a free drink or something like that. And we waited 2.5 hours in the freezing cold for that one bowl.
And everyone,
and
go ahead, keep going.
I was gonna say the worker kept coming out like he was opening up a club, and he would like hype up the line and be
let's
like,
go!
Who's ready to eat? Who's ready to go?
Wow. And well, everybody I've taken to Meza loved it. Like I've converted everyone to Meza.
Yeah, it's good. So congrats on Meza opening. Sponsor us.
I was about to say, they sponsor us. We're hyping you guys up so
Cheers,
much.
Meza.
Like, it's definitely an honorable
Good
mention.
work.
It's not, like, all the way up there yet, because they just, like, open kind of, and, like, I love them.
For me as well.
I've had, like, so many meals from there already, which is ridiculous.
I feel like we have to honorable mention Roots while we're on the topic.
Yeah,
was
sure.
that your number 1? That was
My
your
number one
Yeah.
was Roots/Fiddlehead. I love Roots and Fiddlehead. They're tied.
They're tied?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you haven't. Well, my thing is.
Okay. All right.
You get my Roots.
The floor is yours. I get your Roots. I enjoy Roots.
You get the point of
enjoy
Roots. Roots.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a big brand, I love Roots. I convert
like
everyone to Roots.
Grainy salad stuff. It's
I
good.
love like kale and I love chicken and like I love a good
don't,
salad.
But I feel healthy when I eat it.
I love Roots. It's so good.
Talk to me about Fiddlehead.
So Fiddlehead, I got it today actually. I love Fiddlehead.
Really?
You have to make a good salad though. You have to make your own.
Have you ever had the soup?
Depends on the soup that you get. What
Have
soup
you
have
had
you
the chicken
had?
noodle? The
No.
broth might as well be water. I was served hot water with chicken bits.
I like their soup. I've not had a chicken noodle though, and I won't, I guess, because it's bad.
It's
But
hot water with chicken bits and half a carrot.
But I make like the same thing every time. Like I build your own salad, and it's like I make it good and it tastes good, and like I love that salad. And Roots, I do the same thing every time too, but I'm like a big like salad gal, and I love both. Probably Roots a little more than Fiddlehead, but I eat Fiddlehead so much that it's got to be number one with Roots.
I only had a Fiddlehead salad one time, and I was like, it's okay.
You could, at first, when I first had it, like long time ago, I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then I like went there a lot, and like I tried new things and like made my own thing.
I will admit though, I got the salad with the soup, and once I had the soup, I was already in a bad mood.
Okay, all right. I'm defending my honor here.
Yeah.
But both of them, like I eat Fiddlehead so much that it's like it's up there, and Roots too. I don't eat it as much, but like it's my top. Yeah. So I had to put them at the same.
Roots is like literally in my building. Like you can walk to Roots without leaving my building.
She lives in the building though.
Yeah, Roots is in.
Roots is in basically. So all right, what's your number one, Linz?
My number one.
In State College. This is nuts.
Corner room.
Oh, I get what you're coming from. Okay, my take is before you say anything, it's a Penn State staple. And I've been in the corner room so many times. Love the grilled stickies. It's a Penn State staple.
Stickies are so good. It's just like corner room's like a sit down place, and it's on the corner, and like I sit down and I feel warm and fuzzy inside, and I get something in a nice warm and comforting skillet, and then I get some nice lovely warm stickies with vanilla ice cream.
Maybe we should hit corner room after this. Just saying. The thing is, it's not like my top food place. I love the atmosphere the most.
The atmosphere is great, and it's more like just comfort food. I think it's the closest thing we have to like a good diner.
Yeah,
like an
they used to have.
diner.
They used to have the place called the Diner.
The old timey diner.
Yes, and I would go there every year.
Yeah, it was good. The chili there.
The chili was so good.
Oh my god, the chili. I'm a
chili gal.
Chili fan. I am a chili fan. My diet mostly consists of Slim Jims. Occasionally the ones with cheese in them, because then you're one cracker away from a charcuterie board.
Oh my god.
Soup and
I'm
chili,
a big soup gal.
Extra beans. Okay, what was your least favorite?
Okay, so like I did like 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do from 3 to 1. Like my 1 is like the worst.
So let me tell you what I did. I only have one.
Okay, you
but
go
I
first.
have a lot of problems with it.
All right, you go first.
No, you start us off.
All right,
we can go back and forth.
My like number 3 of the worst. It's not like completely the worst.
Okay.
People are gonna really hate me for my things. It's fine. The audience is gonna hate me for this. DP dough.
I'm with you, Sarah.
You really?
Really? I'm with you, Sarah.
I'm not a big fan of DP dough.
I'm not a big fan of DP dough either.
I'm not a big fan of calzones, really.
God forbid you ever have it during the daylight.
Oh my god.
I can't even imagine. DP dough is like, it's open till 4 a.m. It's the late night place, and like, it's okay for late night. The atmosphere is scary. If you're going in, get prepared to be yelled at. Get prepared to be yelled at, get prepared to be cursed out in DB-Toe. No matter how long you're in there, you'll be in there for too long. And they make you stand outside with the rest of the peasantry and wait for your calzone. Sarah, I'm with you on that one.
Okay, cool, because I'm just not a fan of calzones, really, and I've just never been a fan of DP-Dough, so I'll just go through my list then, and we can go to your bottom, your very bottom, I guess, because I guess you have a lot to say. My number 2, very close to the very bottom, this is very controversial too, Snap pizza.
I'm not with you there.
I know.
Why?
I've just never been a fan of their pizza.
Really?
They're like fine. Like I've had better pizza though.
Well, I have a problem with all the pizza in State College, but
yeah, I was gonna get into that.
Yeah. Like
all my bottoms are pizza places, which is horrible.
What was your last one? I have short-term memory loss.
I didn't say my last one yet.
No, the one before this. What was
DP Dough is like kind of like a pizza place.
Oh yeah, it's calzone. But I have a problem with all the sliced pizza places here, like the pies. No, they're not good. It's not real pizza. It's like chewy.
I'm not a fan. I love pizza, by the way, and I'm grilling. Like I have a side note. I love Doggy's Pizza. Like probably the best.
I think Doggy's Pizza is the best pizza in State College.
I agree.
Yes. Okay.
I agree.
Doggy's is like a bar. Well, it's a bar.
But they sell pizza and it's delicious.
Yeah, and it's so good.
And I miss Gumpy's. Do you know what Gumpy's is?
The one that got shut down for having a tattoo parlor in the pizza shop?
Yeah.
That's the one
I miss the Pokey Sticks.
Okay.
Pokey Sticks were freshman year for me.
I feel like there are so many places that can put bread on cheese for you that
but
weren't
this was different.
Doing tattoos
this was
right
different.
next to the marinara sauce.
This was different though.
Okay.
They had a different.
Okay.
They put something in those bread sticks.
I see where your priorities are.
Yeah, I miss Gumpy's a lot. If Gumpy's was still here, it'd be my number 1 spot.
I'm not a side note, but I'm not a Pokey Stick person.
They
just don't make sense to me. Get a pizza, like you're doing bread with cheese, and then you're gonna dip it in marinara.
They're different.
It's not.
3 a.m. 3 a.m. It's different.
Just get pizza. Don't dip it in marinara. The marinara's there for you. They cut out a step. They cut out the middleman. Okay, what is your worst?
Canyon.
Pizza?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the brand with the pizza thing, but
Yeah.
it's just horrible.
I agree that it's horrible. Canyon was also shut down for
Multiple
health
things.
code violations. They have, part of their charm is they have like a communal bucket of ranch in there.
I like that part, but like
You like that part?
I love ranch.
Are you on one? What are you talking about? You've used the communal bucket of ranch?
I've not used it, but I love the idea.
Were you
It's
like
so funny.
looking at it?
I love looking
Did
at
they
it.
take
It's
a
so fun.
selfie with the communal bucket of ranch?
Canyon's at my very bottom because it's just not good.
Okay, I don't think it's good either.
And like I feel like a lot of people agree with me, but the frat guys are gonna like come for me
it's
probably.
It's a little crusty, I think.
But it's my very bottom. I couldn't think of like a really
I'm
bad place.
surprised you didn't mention your old place of employment.
Oh, Chipotle.
Yeah, I didn't know if you...
That's probably my very, very bottom.
Yeah.
But like I like their food, so
Sarah's sophomore year would come home smelling like she was inside a Chipotle bowl all day long.
Yeah, well,
it was the strongest thing I've ever experienced. It was like she smelled more like Chipotle than when I walked into Chipotle.
Yeah, I worked for the company for a year and a half. Do not work for Chipotle, especially one in downtown State College. That's one of the busiest in the country. Fun fact. That it would probably be my number 4, like at the bottom, only because I don't mind their food.
Just
like all the way down to the bottom for experience wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because I hated it there. So, all right, what's your very bottom that you have like so much to talk about?
So listen, it used to be a fan favorite of mine, and then I just had bad experience
I'm really
after
excited.
bad experience. It's El Jefe's.
Okay.
I
really?
used to be
You used to
such
love
a
it
fan.
there.
I used to love it. And then every time I go, portions get a little smaller. They add another $1 onto their prices. They give a little less and less meat. Last time I was there, I got a bowl and I got a tortilla on the side, and they forgot to give me my tortilla. And I was halfway out the restaurant, and the guy yelled at me, "Hey, yo, ma, I got your tort." And I had to walk back in front of everyone and say thanks for my tort, and then walk out just holding a raw tort in my hands, flopping about.
Wait, was it in like
the
foil
most-
or anything?
No, he just handed it to me. And it was just flopping about. It was a limp tort walking around, and everyone's looking at me. It
Not
was
in
the most
foil or
humbling
anything?
thing ever. No. It was the most humbling thing ever.
What?
And then 2 times ago when I was there, me and Kyle got nachos, and they forgot the cheese on the nachos. I'm not kidding. I'm not making that up. It's you need 2 ingredients to create this recipe. I can make nachos.
Yeah,
So
why did you order nachos at
we
El
got-
Jefe's though?
You're blaming me?
I'm
You're
just
gaslighting me?
Okay, no, I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm sorry, but like what?
It's my fault I ordered nachos and expected cheese. We ordered chicken nachos, so we got dry chips with chicken on them.
That's it?
That's it. That was it. That was the meal. And we opened up the tub, and I just we sat there in silence for 3 minutes. And it was one of the worst nights of my entire life.
Maybe they ran out of cheese.
And they just, don't serve me nachos then.
Well, yeah, exactly. They say we have no cheese for nachos. Whatever. I did not. I won't go back there now. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm just
What the-
it's been
double hockey stick?
traumatizing. It's been traumatizing. The food, I think, when it's good, it's good. That's why I really liked it. I used to be such a fan, and so that's why I'm so disappointed. It's not like I tried it and I hated it. Like I tried it and I loved it, and it's fallen from grace.
Just a raw tortilla. I never did that at Chipotle. I made sure it was wrapped up and handed
Just
off.
flinging tortillas.
I'm
at
like,
people.
cha.
But it
I
was
would wrap those tortillas
But it was
quick
the
and
fact
go.
that he announced, he was like, "Hey, yo, ma, come back. I got your tort." So then I had to walk back with my head down and then take the tortilla and walk
Like
back.
pear tortilla, like
Yeah, I
What?
flung it over my shoulder like Santa Claus and walked out with tortilla. I mean, to be fair, I talk about this game and then I ate the tortilla. So,
oh my god, that's disgusting.
yeah, but that is my least favorite.
I get
And
why now. Yeah, that makes a lot of
yeah.
sense. And now I'm not a fan of it either.
That's the only one I have a big problem with.
I didn't know any of this.
I do have a problem with the pizza places, like you said, but that's because they're pizza.
Yeah, they don't have any good pizza around here.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Faccia Luna, though. Have you been to Faccia Luna?
No, I haven't.
It's like an Italian restaurant. They have pretty good pizza. Okay, now I want to eat everything now.
I know. I think we might corner room.
Corner room later?
Corner room.
Maybe. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I think we've talked for way too long today, so.
Again, if we said we didn't like your place, it's just our personal opinions, and no one listens anyway. So
if you're coming for us, come for us, and Meza, please sponsor us.
Meza, sponsor us. We're big fans.
This week's Been There, Done That. Thank you guys.
I feel good. I feel good getting that off my chest.
I'm glad.
I feel lighter and more.
I'm glad your trauma's out for the world to see.
This was a good session for me.
All right, good. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Bye.